How to build an email list from scratch. Look, building an email list, if you're a beginner, it might sound technical and scary because you haven't done it before yet, but the truth is that all it takes is actually 6 simple steps. There's no experience needed. You don't need any technical stuff to do all that. Okay, there's no any fancy skills that you need to set up or like to start having and growing an email list from absolute zero. Okay, because in this video I'm going to show you exactly how in 6 simple steps. Okay, and I've broken them down so that you can understand no matter what niche you are, no matter what industry you are, and no matter where you have started, if you're a beginner or something like that. So stick with me, hit the like button, subscribe, and then let's get into the video. So step number 1 is signing up for an email tool. Now, for those who don't know like what an email tool is, so you can think of an email tool like a home base for your email list. Okay, this is a software that stores everyone's email addresses and lets you send emails out to all these people at once, right? So without this email tool or software or something like that, you did be manually emailing people, sending emails to people one by one, which is actually a nightmare. We don't want to do that. Like, it takes so much time, it consumes so much energy. Okay, but the good news is that we do not have to do that. We're in 2026, we have a lot of tools, we have AI and stuff like that. The good news is that we have a ton of options, right? Some of them can be like MailChimp, ConvertKit, MailWriter, Beehive. For if you're doing e-commerce, it can be like Klaviyo, Omnisend, and stuff like that. And most of these platforms, most of these tools, most of these softwares are absolutely free. They have a free plan to get started, so it's free for you. You can just go there and sign up, right? They all do the same basic stuff. They store subscribers and send emails. So don't overthink this. Okay, just pick one tool that fits your budget. You don't have to spend years and hours just researching tools and stuff like that and procrastinating. Okay, just pick one, okay, that you think is better for you. I have a video on that. You can just check it on my channel. Pick one that fits your budget. You can sign up and then move on, right? Most beginners do great with a free plan. Some are like Beehive. You can just use Beehive. It has a free plan. You can use like MailWriter and stuff like that. Okay, you can also upgrade later when your list grows, so don't worry about that. You can just pick any and start up. Step number 2 is that you have to create a free thing people actually want. So in the beginning, we created a tool, right? We signed up for a tool, okay, so that we can make sure that if we have emails and people like opt in, where should they go? They should go to the email platforms. But now, what are we going to offer them as a trade-off for them to give us their emails? Because here's the reality: nobody gives away their email for nothing. Actually, like, no one is going to give you their contact information for actually nothing, for absolutely no reason. Okay, because you don't just want to get more emails into your inbox that you did not ask for. Okay, so why would anyone hand over their email address to a stranger like you, okay, with nothing in return? They won't actually, but they will trade their email or their contact information, their name, their emails, their phone number for something genuinely useful. And this free thing right here, okay, is called a lead magnet or a freebie. This is exactly what we will do a trade-off so that we can get their contact information. And this freebie or a lead magnet or this free thing, it can be a guide, it can be a cheat sheet, a cheat card or something like that, e.g. like 10 recipes for busy moms. It can be a template that they can copy and use right away. It can be a short video tutorial. It can be a mini email course for those who are email marketers and stuff like that. Something like a series of helpful emails. It can be a webinar or a live workshop if you're a coach, a consultant. It can be a coupon or a discount code. It can be a free trial of something, or it can be a giveaway or contest entry. Now, the key here is to make it related to what you teach or what you sell or what you offer, right? If you're teaching cooking, okay, you have to give away like food recipes, right? Like any food that you think, you just give out food recipes so that people, they can opt into your email list, right? The other thing, it can be like if you sell fitness products, right, you can give away like free workout plan, right, that people can get and they submit their contact information. So the freebie should attract exactly the kind of people you want on your list, and it should not just take people, maybe you are in e-commerce and you're attracting people from coaching and I don't know, consulting and stuff like that. It won't work, right? So you have to be very specific, very clear with what you're offering them or what you're giving them out. Okay, so the pro tip here is that you have to keep it simple. A 1-page PDF or cheat sheet can be just as powerful as a 50-page ebook. Okay, so start small, make it useful, and ship it. Just give them out, right? Create something right now. Step number 3 is that build a landing page to collect the emails. Now, we have our free lead magnet, like we have our freebie. We have our platform just waiting to store the emails, right? What we want to do right now is build now the landing page where you collect their emails, they send you the email, and then you on the back end, you send them the freebie through their email, right? So a landing page is just a simple web page with one job. to get their email, to get their contact information, and that's all. It's not to sell anything, it's not to explain your entire life story, but it is just to get the email in exchange for the freebie. Okay, so most email tools, as we spoke in step number 1, they also have a built-in landing page builder, right? They can also build a web page. You do not need a website, I don't know what website from where, or any coding skills. Again, not technical skills needed. Okay, now what should you include on your landing page? Here's exactly what. Number 1 is a clear headline that says exactly what they are getting and why is it worth it. Second thing, I think I will give you an example of this, but by the end, so that you can see exactly how this looks like. And then the second thing is a sign up button. Okay, get my free guide, bits, submit. Don't tell them to submit. Tell them like, get my free guide, get this 60 cheat code, I don't know, something. Okay, it beats that one because it's a little bit explaining and it shows them the benefit that what they're going to get, right? The other thing is a short list of 2 to 4 benefits. What would they learn and gain? Maybe if you're doing a webinar, if you're doing a live workshop, what would they learn and gain, right? Another one is a sign up button at the bottom. So you should have 2 sign up buttons, one in the above, and then the other one after the benefits, right? Do not make them scroll back up so that they can find the sign up button, right? The sign up button has to be on both ends, right? So that when they go down to the bottom, they read the benefits, they finish reading the benefits, they sign up directly. So that's really all it needs. Okay, no distractions, no links leading elsewhere, no navigation menu or anything like that. It's just one page, one goal, one button. Okay, well, it might be 2 buttons, but they both do the same thing, right? So the pro tip here is that the headline is the most important part, but a bad headline will kill a great freebie. Even if you have the greatest freebie ever, if you have a bad headline and what you're offering isn't specific, people are not going to opt in. People are not going to submit their contact information. So an example of a landing page can be this. You can see it here, right here. Clear headline right there, benefits right there, sign up button right here, sign up button right there, right? So that's a clear example. Step number 4 is that you have to write your welcome sequence before anyone signs up, right? So before you start running the landing page or the web page, what you have to do is that you have to write your welcome email or your welcome sequence before anyone signs up. Now this is the part most beginners skip, and then they panic when their first subscriber shows up and they have nothing to send. Okay, so write your emails before you need them. Before you start putting it live, the landing page, write your emails before that. Okay, and here's what you need to write ahead of time. 1 is the day 0 email. Okay, sends automatically the second someone signs up. You deliver the freebie including the link or attachment, and then say thank you. Okay, like a warm human being, like thank you for signing up for my newsletter and stuff like that, instead of sounding like robotic and stuff like that, not even thanking them. And then give them a quick preview of what's coming next, or of what they should expect, right? And then the other emails which completes the welcome sequence, right, should be like 1 to 3 welcome emails. Now this one was the autoresponder, and then this one should be the welcome emails, 1 to 3 emails sent over the next few days. So all these 3 emails should be like welcoming them properly, making them feel like they joined something worth being in. Okay, telling them who you are, who exactly you are, and what your brand or your page or your business is about. And then these 3 emails should also set as expectation of how often you will email them and what kind of stuff you will be emailing them. And then it also should give them a little value, like a tip, a story, or something useful, so that you can keep them engaged and eager to open your future emails. After you have written all this email, the autoresponder plus all the welcome emails, then set them up to send automatically. Okay, this is called an automation or a sequence in your email tool. So it will be just right there in your email tool. You can just set it up, and it's once and set up. So it's just a one-time setup. Okay, and once it's set up, every new subscriber that gets in the email list, okay, they will get the same great welcome experience without you lifting another finger. Okay, it should be just automatic, right? So the pro tip here in step number 4 is that you have to keep your tone like you're writing to a friend and not a customer. And the other thing is that people open emails from people they like, so be personal, be like conversational. Don't use ChatGPT because you will sound robotic and you will hate emails and you will hate email marketing, right? So yeah, avoid ChatGPT, avoid sounding like a robot. Step number 5 is that you have to promote now your freebie everywhere, and this is serious, right? Everywhere. If you're doing paid ads, that's good, but your freebie should be everywhere. Meaning you can promote it on your website homepage, like you can put it just on top right there. When people just enter your website, they can see it, or at the center where people land first, right? When people just boom in the front or right there at the center, right? Or you can add a pop site on your site, and this works very well. Okay, don't be afraid to put a pop-up on your site. So when you have your website, people just come maybe through SEO and stuff like that. When they're scrolling through the website, a pop-up just pops up and just it gives them a freebie. If they're interested, they will hit it, they will submit their information and they will get it, right? Also, you can do it on your social media bio link, right? Or the DMs or stuff like that, like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or any other word, any social platform that you use. Also, you can do on your posts and stories. Okay, you just mention the freebie and link to the landing page, right? Or it can be your blog post, right? And in your blog post, you can just add a sign up box inside a relevant articles. Okay, or ask friends, collaborators, or partners to share it with their audience. Okay, so don't just post it once and then call it done, because that won't work. You have to mention it regularly. If you have paid ads, you can just add it right there. People go to the landing page and then they sign up for it, right? It's easy, it's fast, right? So weave it into your content naturally. Most people need to see something multiple times before they act, right? Prospects do that all the time, so that's normal. Keep showing up. The pro tip here and the main tip here is that free traffic from social media and SEO grows slowly at first, so that's completely normal. Consistency wins. Don't be quiet for after 2 weeks and stuff like that. Just keep doing it, right? Step number 6 and the last step is that email your list consistently or regularly. Pick a schedule and then stick to it. My favorite part of emailing the list is that you should do it not more than 3 times. I know you might say like 3 times is too little. It's not. Okay, if you do it 3 times a week, it's not too much, it's not too little. Okay, and this avoids like overwhelming your prospects, and it avoids your prospects from not forgetting you, right? So it's on the constant, like it's on the middle, and this is great. So consistency matters way more than volume. Just pick the days. If it's on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, pick those days and stay consistent. Stick to them, okay? Because that builds trust over time, and it builds the expectation that people are expecting your emails on Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. Now, with all that said, you might be asking yourself, now Colin, after the welcome sequence and the autoresponder, what exactly am I supposed to be sending? You should be sending values, but also soft pitching them, because if you do not soft pitch them, these people are not going to take you seriously. They're just going to consume your content and not want to buy, right? So you have to soft pitch them, tell them, just remind them that if you want help, I can help you do this and that and that, right? So value is one thing that is helpful. You should send value, you should send tips, you should send stories, you should send insights. My channel is all about that. If you need to know what value, what tips, what stories, what insights you should use, then this channel is for you. Hit the subscribe button, like, and that's all. I hope you find value from this. If you need this document, it will be down below. There's a link down below. I will link it right there as a resource. So see you in the next one. Peace out.